Hello everybody, and welcome to another video with LightNogra's Vids Entertainment. Today we're going to be playing Starcraft. And so me and my friend ShAYdow, we'll be playing Starcraft together, 1v1ing. And it's because I've been getting to a lot of Starcraft lately because Legacy of Void just came out and I'm really pumped about it. And so I'm going to show you guys replays of a 4-game series that we played. Most of it was Troll because he is a bronze player and I am a platinum player, so we'll see how this turned out. Alright, let me introduce our players. On the bottom left corner we have ShAYdow with on the Zerg, the red Zerg. And in the top right corner we have Dark Argon. Now, I'm gonna get into my name more. Dark Argon is me, LightNogra indeed. I'll get into that specifics later, but right now I want to talk about gameplay. Anyway, the teal Protoss will be me, and yeah, the red Zerg will be ShAYdow. Alright, so, hold on. I'm gonna put my game volume a little bit more down. I feel like this is really loud. Yeah, this is extremely loud. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I talked to this guy about his gameplay. I watched these replays already. I, thought upon them. Did some stuff with them. Gave him advice on what he could have done better. And I don't play Zerg that often, so I'm not like a genius. So, if there are any players out there who are actually good at Zerg, because I'm Protoss like platinum player. I'm like bronze Zerg. But all I know is that you should. Yeah. Alright. So he did pretty good here in getting his spawning pool after his hatchery. I mean, I've seen Zerg players do either or. I don't know which is better. But the thing where he messed up is he third expanded without protection. Now that's very greedy for a Zerg player. Extremely greedy. If you can somehow get away with that, praise to you. But by the time your third hatchery is up, you're gonna struggle. Like, you're gonna struggle hard. And I guess he could have done it because he had the extra minerals to do it, but my probes there. I feel like he should have gone the spawning pool first, and then do stuff, But yep. Anyway, yeah. See, he's making Zerglings. 6 pulling is the way to go with Zerg these days. My APM. Let's look at the APM graphs. Put it there. So yeah, don't build a third hatchery. I highly do not recommend it unless for sure that the enemy team's an idiot and he won't do anything. 6 pooling or even 8 pooling in Zerg, or 4 pooling. 4 pooling is a little bit underwhelming, but if you 6 pool, it's like the most OP crap on earth. Just take out the enemy pylon. Like, he could have easily taken this out. Like, in a bit you'll see how he could have easily taken my pylon out. He could have easily taken out some probes. You could have scouted this expansion. I want to see what he sees. So he does see my cybernetics and forge being built. He knows I'm making a zealot, and he decides to attack this. And for some reason, he really likes this forge. He didn't scout. His micro heal was pretty decent, but actually it was pretty. Oh, he did scout this out. Okay, so that's good. But see, this one Zergling is not going to do anything to my army of probes. It will literally destroy him. So 6 pooling in Zerg is highly recommended. Yeah, he should have sent that wave in with his 4 pool. Would have destroyed my zealot more easily. And now, after he was so indecisive there. If you guys saw that, he was like someday, lumday. He was like going back and forth. He aims down my forge of all things. He could have gone for this pylon at least. Or he could have even gone in, got some probes. My mothership core just came up, so he could have done some pretty good harassment, even though it was 2 Zerglings. And now you can see he has no defense, no army. He has a queen, maybe 2 queens, but I have a zealot and a mothership core. That's already enough army to take both of us on. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe enough to kill them, but enough to get a good start. And I want to go over the production tab. Now, if you can see here, he's not building anything. This army composition, he's building a roach den, but Warren, but it ain't gonna do much, and he's just starting his creep spread. I would recommend starting from here, starting from this side. Start free spreading down here, and you'll see why later in this game. He makes a big mistake by not covering his whole base with creep, which gives me a big advantage. As you can see here, if you ever see a Pro Toss player building this many gateways, they are definitely gonna rush you, and he did see that coming. So I don't know, you know, he's a bronze player. He's still getting used to the hang of StarCraft. He's gonna get so mad when I post this video about him because he tripping. If you guys actually bought, yeah, this is bad of me. I left those there. If you guys are actually bought Legacy of the Void, it's great game. Campaign's amazing. I create every team. But there are a lot of changes, especially made to the pylon, and the pylon now takes a longer time to warp in units. If you guys don't know what that is, like when this nigga's warping in, it takes like usually it should be this speed, yeah, but like there's a passive on the pylon called warp conduit. If you read it here, it says there needs to be a warp gate or it needs to be near nexus, and that would make your units warp in way faster. Now I'm about to start my assault here, and already I already can tell that this army can destroy this army. I can win the game, destroy the nexus. He builds 2 evac chambers, which, you know, upgraded on par, yeah, but right now he really needs to just focus on his army comp, because by now if I was playing against like a platinum or even a master player, or even a gold player, they would already have ravagers. Is those called? Yes, ravagers. They'd already have ravagers, hydras, you know, maybe a little number of hydras, but definitely a lot of ravagers. So like, you don't want to do this. My stalker's about to harass. My roach is coming in. He is producing 10 roaches, which will definitely now be able to destroy me. But you know, you don't want the Protoss player to, you know, he also is in ahead in supply, but I don't know. Well, yeah. So, anyways. His creep spread is pretty decent. Again, as a reserve player, you want to cover your whole base with creep, even like this kind of tiny section here. You know, especially like this wide section, you want to cover that with creep. You know, not only will it give you places to expand on your buildings on the creep, but like, you know, you have vision of it. You can make sure there's no proxy there. You know, nothing's fishy's going on, like, you know, bunker building and stuff like that. You just want complete vision of your base. Now, as a Protoss player, it's pretty difficult to do that. As you can see, I don't have vision of that, but, you know, I'm just hoping nothing's going to be there. But as there, you should take advantage of creep, even though I hate the creep. And see, yes, he did see that. He did see my stalkers there because of the creep spread. Now, here, like, he's going to regret not putting creep right here in a second. You'll see why. Also, this is when my army gets very, very terrifying. And instead of getting units, like, look how many minerals and gas he's hoarding. You do not want to hoard them. Spend it all on Zerglings. I do not care. Spend it on overlords, or spend it on something, because like he could already be like maxed out with that kind of money. And me too. I'm hoarding a lot of money, but that's because I was taking it easy on him. And I wasn't paying too much on macro this game, and I did warp them here and bring it all the way there, and I was actually using my money pretty efficiently. But this is terrible. Don't do this, guys. Don't put your army here. I took advantage of this. Got a lot of pickups right here. As you can see, he was in a 30 supply advantage to me, and now he is like 10 behind. You do not want that. As a player, you need to keep your advantage. Now watch this. See, like, I'm getting like major like Zergling pickoffs here. Like, and he realized way too late. I'm about to come for my assault with this, and you're about to see the game's about to end. I think, yeah. See, I brought pros with me. You like this? Y'all see this? Y'all niggas see this? I don't know what he's thinking right now. Oh, he was paying attention here. He wasn't paying attention. But the thing is, if you had creep here, you know, he would have saw this coming. Also, he's not gonna win this battle. Like, even with the amount of roaches he has, you know, I just had like overwhelming stalkers and immortals. He just destroy. And then he started attacking this. This, you want to get rid of this like when you can. Like even I have trouble getting rid of it. Like, you know, I forget to sometimes, you know, so I'm platinum. But you know, he's panicking. He doesn't know what to do. As you can see, this is why you need to split the creep, get vision of your base. You know, that's broken. 5 damage each. It's like as strong as Zergling. He did have upgrade advantage over me, but unit composition will always beat upgrades, guys, especially when it's like this early in the game. Late game, upgrades will win if you're like 3-3-3 or 3-3 and the other person's 0-0. You will this part. Alright, well, you will win if you have 3-3 upgrades, even though you have slightly less supply. But with his like very low supply, he could not do anything. He didn't even know I built this pylon. He thought it was OP that I could just like some of these cannons without power, and yeah, he never saw that. He never saw that pylon. So that's the thing. And then, okay, guys, don't ever do this ever. I don't care if you're a bronze player. If you're a freaking master player trolling a bronze player, don't ever do this. This is like cancer right here. This is like the worst crap on earth. Like, ain't no one wanna like run around. Like when you know you lost, like just go to the next match. Like don't waste time doing this. I'm gonna fast forward to here. You guys can see my gameplay of me searching around for this guy. And I'm gonna talk about my name for a second. Now, for those of you guys who watch my Dota 2 videos, it's LightNogra on there. But that has no backstory to it. The name right here, Dark Argon, is actually the reverse of LightNogra, but Dark Argon was originally formed, so LightNogra is the reverse of Dark Argon. Now, this name came from my uncle, who was the second best Starcraft player in the world. So, you know, I took his name on it because he quit Starcraft to become a doctor. Yeah, I know, right? So what a loser. Making millions. But yeah, that's the story behind my name. In Starcraft, I will always be named Dark Argon. I'm not changing it because, you know. But on everything else, you'll just see me as LightNogra. Lol. Yeah, that's revision, guys. So even now, this nigga has like tons of nigga damn gas. Like you want to spend that crap, like she. And like, what is he doing? Like, why would you build a simulator? Like, that ain't gonna help you. Like, he's on the minerals. He's just doing everything to stall the game. And then watch, like, at the very end, it's just so BS. Almost skip to the end, like. So I'm like spraying all my units out. I found one. I'm like, eat gaming, saying the crow over there. I'm expanding, you know, just because just to keep all my macro gaming up there. I do. Alright, so I find this last simulator. It's like literally up here in the middle of nowhere. And the drone originally hatched from the hatchery I just killed. And look at this. He didn't even let me destroy it. Like I sent my shades in, and he just ends the game. Like, how sorry can be? Well, anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be posting the rest of our three other games. You know, this was one I actually kind of tried in, you know, other than the fact that I wasn't spending my resources as much as I should have. You know, if this was an actual game, I would probably build like 3 Stargates, gone to carrier tech or sky toss, you know, get some void rays, colossus up, you know, kind of destroy them. But I just want to see if he could beat even the most easiest composition units, and he couldn't. So, you know, we're gonna go on to the next match, and he did a little bit better next match, I think. This was the first match. Like I taught him what to do after this game, so he kind of got the idea. He still does the same 3 hatchery spawning pool build, which I very disagree with because it leaves you very powerless. But you know, that's it for this, and I'll commentate the next episode. Hopefully you guys learn from this. Don't do this, guys. Don't do this. See you later. And I'll see you guys next time.